So the main issue with ads is that you might not have very interesting ads, so people aren't engaging. You might be targeting the wrong people, so the right people aren't actually seeing your ads. Or you might have a poor landing page, so they are clicking through, but they're not actually taking action. So it all matters because they all work together. If you're missing just one piece, the entire process won't work. So when it comes to the interesting piece, you need people to actually watch your ad, engage, and take action. So if they don't see the interest in your ad, they're simply not going to be able to progress forward. If you have the wrong targeting, well, you're not going to be shown to the right people, so they won't be the right fit as to why they'd actually want to take the step. And if you have a poor landing page, well, people might be clicking on your ad, but since they don't see the value in your program, they won't take the time to actually sign up and give their information. So we need all this to work together. So how do we actually fix this? Well, for your ad, you need to have a great ad. There's so much content out there nowadays, and people are scrolling through the social media platforms. And so the very first piece here is having a very good hook. You need a hook that's actually thumb stopping, that grabs their attention, because people really have goldfish-like attention spans. They're scrolling through the social media platforms very, very quickly. So you need to grab their attention within a couple first seconds. So you need to give them a reason as to why they should listen. So deliver a lot of value, try to grab their attention, call them out, say something interesting. The next part here is value, so why they should take the action. So talking about some kind of piece that would relate to them, what they can stand to benefit inside of your program, and making it very interesting. And finally, the call to action. You want to encourage the next step, make it very simple, make it sound like it's very easy to progress forward and pushing them towards that action. For the targeting, so the targeting can be somewhat difficult if you're just getting started, but all we have to do here is just be a scientist. You want to think about your audience. So what are different hobbies or interests that they may have that would actually relate to the kind of person that you're targeting? So if you're targeting single dads, for example, well, they might be into certain hobbies such as maybe fishing or what have you. If you're targeting maybe fitness moms, well, are they following a lot of the same people or influencers? Are they following certain pages? Do they have certain interests? Okay. So really thinking about your audience. What are the qualifications that they need to have to actually qualify for your service? And then thinking about that as to what would pertain to the Meta platform. And then you want to test a process. So this is when the ads become better and better as you go, because thankfully Meta does have the AI pixel attached to it. So the longer you run your ads, the better they will become. But ideally you do want to have good targeting and good ads because you don't want to spend a ton of money to finally get results. Right? So with this, you want to test first your ad copy. So having great videos, right? So I'm testing different hooks. I'm testing different value in the middle. I'm testing different call to actions. I'm testing different backgrounds, the clothing, right? Close, distance. Am I in the city walking? Am I in the car driving? Or am I simply just sitting down? So testing different types of ads, testing different types of interests. Okay. So talking about the audience itself. So some things that would pertain to your audience. So are they working a certain job? Are they a certain age demographic? Do they have a family or not? Are they located somewhere? Are they following certain people? So testing different interests. And as you test different things out, you simply want to cut things that are way above your target and then doubling down on what's actually working. Okay. So this is our results after a long time of running these. So we're happy with anything under $10 a result, under $10 a sign up. But this one, for example, might be a little bit higher cost as to what I would want. So I might cut the ad right here and then put all the ad spend I had on this ad in particular and pour it back into these so that now I can get even more results, right? So cutting what doesn't work and doubling down on what does. And finally, it's going to be the landing page. So the landing page is extremely important here because, again, they've taken the time to actually watch your ad. They've taken the time to actually engage and click on it. And now when they sign up for Skool, they do have to provide their information, right? Especially if they're not actually on the platform just yet. They need to sign up. They need to create a profile. And then for them to sign up for your particular program, you might have questions for them to join. So there is somewhat of friction for them to join the program. So we need to make it very enticing for them to actually sign up. So your page needs to have three main things that are very, very important. So you need to have a name. So the name I wouldn't say is the most important, but it does matter. So you want to very specifically relate to the person that you're actually targeting. So they need to feel like it's for them, right? You need to also make it very simple for them to understand what's inside the program, so you can have a picture simply explaining or demonstrating the different modules you might have inside right there. Then you also need to describe what's happening and being very, very outspoken about the huge value inside there and making it super interesting for them to take the next step. And whenever you go through each and every part of this, you need to think about, who is this for? What do I stand to benefit, and what's inside? Those are the three main questions that people have when they land on your landing page. And you want to make it very, very simple for them to answer those questions. So whenever you break this down, I'd really recommend making a really nice, simple picture just like this. You can also create a video that dives into the modules and showing a little bit what's happening. We're constantly testing different things, so I've had it up there before, I've taken it off. Right now, this is crushing for us. You can't change the name. You can try different things out. We're targeting coaches, so it makes it very easy for them to reflect and connect with that. And then Coach Capital is just alliteration. It sounds nice. So that's what we landed on right there. And then for the text, you want to constantly be testing different things out as well. The entire point of marketing is being a scientist. Okay, we really want to be a scientist here. So with that, you can basically have a general framework. So we can basically call people out. We then tell them what the point of joining is. We then break down what's inside, okay? So people can very quickly read through everything, see the value. And for you to make it even simpler, a quick tip for you would be to basically grab everything, copy and paste it into ChatGPT and make it fourth grade reading level. But that's basically the breakdown here. If you can fix all three of these impacts or all three of these different parts that relate to your marketing and your ads, that's going to make the efficiency of the growth of your Skool platform just so much easier. And if you fix all this, you'll easily double the results that you have inside of your ad spend. So hopefully this helps you out. If you do want to get more insights and more help as to building this whole thing and putting it all together, you can join our free Skool group. You'll find the link right below. Otherwise, hopefully this helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions. Be sure to drop them in the comments down below, and we'll see you very soon.